The calm before the storm, it was supposed to be a wrap. Cameras shut off, costumes folded, cast and crew saying their goodbyes after months of filming the highly anticipated Wicked Part 2. But just when everyone thought they were done, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo were rushed back to the UK in a move that blindsided fans and industry insiders alike. Why the emergency? Why did Universal Pictures quietly greenlight a last-minute, insanely expensive reshoot months before the film's release? And more importantly, what does this say about the behind-the-scenes chaos surrounding one of the most talked-about musicals in Hollywood? Let's unpack the full story, because what's going on behind the scenes of Wicked might just be as dramatic as the movie itself. An emergency flight to fix a flawed film. Ariana Grande was reportedly enjoying her break, focusing on her beauty brand, promoting music, and staying unusually low profile online. But then, out of nowhere, she and co-star Cynthia Erivo were flown back to the UK to film new scenes. Why? Because the studio realized during the editing process that a key plotline was missing. A major one that tied the whole story together. This wasn't a quick cameo pickup. This was a full-on, high-budget reshoot that had to be squeezed into everyone's already packed schedules. Sources said the call to return wasn't optional, it was urgent. A narrative gap had been discovered, and fixing it wasn't just preferred, it was mandatory. The scene that could make or break the film, the missing sequence reportedly centers around Shiz University, the magical school that set the stage for the complex friendship between Elphaba and Glinda in the first movie. While Wicked Part 1 ended on a high, editors found that Part 2 lacked emotional grounding without one critical moment at Shiz. The problem? That moment never got filmed in the original schedule. Executives knew that without it, the emotional payoff would fall flat. So despite wrapping filming months ago, they issued an emergency call to regroup the cast and crew. This wasn't about reshooting a botched scene. It was about plugging a hole that threatened to sink the film. Hundreds of thousands spent in a panic reshoots are common in Hollywood, but not like this. These scenes cost hundreds of thousands of pounds to execute. That includes reassembling the cast, flying them overseas, rebuilding sets, and restarting production workflows, all within a matter of weeks. But money wasn't the problem. The studio was willing to burn through cash to protect a project that already brought in over $660 million at the box office with its first installment. What was at stake wasn't just the quality of Wicked Part 2, it was the franchise's legacy and its shot at award season dominance. The financial gamble? Worth it in their eyes. But the pressure on Ariana and Cynthia? Through the roof. The Oscar pressure. Behind the curtain insiders have hinted at another factor fueling the frantic reshoots: awards ambition. There's buzz that Universal Pictures is aiming to position Wicked as a serious Oscar contender. But in a crowded field of musicals and big-budget productions, emotional depth is key. Without the missing scenes, the sequel lacked the resonance and character development required for Academy-level prestige. Ariana and Cynthia, already praised for their performances, reportedly agreed to return without hesitation. They understand what's at stake, not just for the film, but for their careers. And if Wicked Part 2 becomes the award's darling the studio hopes for, this last-minute fix might be what secures that golden statue. Wicked Part 1 raised the bar. Too high, there's another layer of tension here: the incredible success of Wicked. Part 1, grossing over $660 million worldwide, the first movie exceeded expectations and reignited the public's love for the musical. With glowing reviews and fan demand for more, the sequel was immediately burdened with sky-high expectations. So when post-production revealed that Part 2 didn't hit the same emotional highs, alarm bells rang. The reshoots weren't about vanity or perfectionism, they were about survival. Universal couldn't afford to fumble a franchise this big, and neither could Ariana. New songs, new stakes with the reshoots. Producers also greenlit the inclusion of several new songs. These weren't throwaway ballads. They were emotionally charged pieces written specifically to deepen the film's narrative and character arcs. Ariana reportedly worked closely with the musical directors to rehearse and record these new tracks in record time. Cynthia did the same. The songs focus on themes of forgiveness, redemption, and the cost of ambition, all crucial to the second half of the Wicked story. These additions may have been rushed, but they could end up being the most powerful moments in the entire film. Ariana's social media. Silence explained. If you've been wondering why Ariana Grande has been so quiet online lately, now you know. Fans noticed a sudden drop in selfies, promo clips, and story updates. No vacation photos, no behind-the-scenes glimpses. Just a few promotional posts for her beauty brand and music. Turns out she's been back in the UK, buried in wicked reshoots. The silence wasn't apathy, it was focus. Ariana's reportedly been all in on fixing Part 2, determined to protect not only the film, but her performance. For someone who's been in the spotlight for years, that kind of media blackout speaks volumes. On-set chemistry that can't be faked. One silver lining in all of this, Ariana and Cynthia's chemistry is reportedly stronger than ever. Their off-screen friendship has blossomed into something real, deep, sisterly, and supportive. And it's showing up in their scenes. Sources say their bond helped streamline the reshoots. There was no tension, no diva behavior, just two professionals committed to getting it right. That authenticity might be the magic ingredient that makes Wicked Part 2 even better than the first. Time is running out. Let's talk about the real pressure here. The clock is ticking, the film is slated for a November release, and the trailer is expected to drop any day now. That means the post-production team has just weeks to edit, score, and polish an entire film. And now they have new footage to integrate. Every single department, from CGI to sound design to marketing, is on overdrive. One misstep could delay the entire rollout. The public doesn't know how close Wicked Part 2 came to falling apart. But insiders are calling it a miracle that it's still on schedule. Ariana and Ethan still going strong behind the scenes. While Ariana's been busy fixing Wicked, her personal life has remained under the radar. Her relationship with Ethan Slater, which once dominated headlines and sparked widespread public debate, has now settled into something quieter and, reportedly, far more stable. The controversy surrounding their romance, especially the timeline of Ethan's separation from his high school sweetheart and Ariana's own breakup with Dalton Gomez, ignited a media firestorm that followed them for months. But lately, the silence has been deafening, in the best way possible. Ethan is believed to be with Ariana in the UK during filming, offering support as she tackles one of the most high-pressure roles of her career. Sources close to the production say he's been a steady presence, joining her on set between takes, keeping her grounded during stressful reshoot days, and helping maintain a sense of normalcy amid the chaos. Insiders suggest that Ariana has leaned heavily on Ethan emotionally during this process, trusting him with both the professional weight of the project and the personal toll it has taken. He's reportedly become someone she not only leans on, but plans with, hinting at a long-term future that goes beyond whirlwind headlines and paparazzi snapshots. After months of scrutiny and speculation, it appears the couple is finally getting the space to breathe. No staged paparazzi walks, no Instagram soft launches, just quiet companionship. Ariana may be putting out fires on set, but off camera, she's leaning on the support system that matters most and finding peace in a relationship. That's no longer playing out for the world to dissect. Can Wicked 2 pull it off? From a billion-dollar opening chapter to last-minute scramble reshoots, Wicked Part 2 has been anything but smooth sailing. Ariana Grande didn't ask for a rescue mission, but she's now the face of one. And whether it's for box office glory, award season gold, or just her own creative redemption, she's all in. The question is, will it be enough? We'll find out this November. Until then, stay curious, stay skeptical, and stay tuned for more celebrity chaos right here on Celebrew.